What's going on, guys? So today I decided to do a little bit of a more not in-depth look at the Finance at Candy's teaser, because you guys were all telling me in the comment section down below a ton of things. Now, first of all, I want to point this out. It didn't even like register in my brain. Like, I thought it was kind of obvious, but that's Rat right there, guys. I don't know, like, for some reason what came into my mind first was this is some sort of like MKX character, which, by the way, the character I was thinking of was from Tekken. It was like the cheetah dude, if any of you guys were wondering. But yeah, first of all, this is Rat. Now, what's interesting about this version of Rat is, as you guys saw in Finance at Candy's 2, he does not have a tail. He's not, from what I've seen. I've looked up all the gameplay screenshots. I've looked back at my own gameplay. I don't see a tail anywhere on this dude. So clearly, this is some sort of newer, old version of him, because obviously this takes place before that. So this is some sort of version of Rat before, I guess, he lost his tail, which I'm kind of interested in to how he lost his tail. I mean, obviously this has to be Rat. It could be someone else, maybe like another version of Rat or something like that, but I'm pretty sure this is just the Rat that we've all seen and been terrified of in the, you know, newest Find the Candies games. But other than that, it says without a beginning. A story can't end without a beginning, so obviously this is showing the beginning of like how it all happened, how it all began. And another important thing to point out is the cat origami. Obviously this is Rat and cat. As you guys know, the main gameplay concept of the game, at least from what we know so far, is the fact that you're going to be shining lights on the characters as they come closer. And from the description, we know that we are playing as the main character and that it's going to be coming closer to us, the things that he's trying to hide. And I'm just kind of reading I'm trying to read over the description one more time. It says they're getting closer, or they're hiding. If they're hiding, they're coming closer, and if they come too close, they'll hurt me for what I did/didn't do, for what I couldn't do. So we still don't know what this guy can or cannot do. Whatever it was, he wasn't able to do it. I'm guessing somehow destroy them or something. Like maybe he was supposed to destroy them and he couldn't. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of still, you know, kind of lingering in my head as to what that could mean. But obviously, we know two characters that are going to be attacking us, and then we're going to have to shine the light in their eyes, and that's going to be Rat and Cat. Now, Cat isn't confirmed, obviously, but if you take a look at the origami, I mean, it looks like a cat. somebody was saying that looks like a rat. I mean, yeah, I guess in a way it could look like a rat, but I'm fairly certain that's supposed to be Cat, judging by the tail and the ears. I mean, there's still a chance it could be Rat. I mean, I don't honestly know, but I'm going to take a guess and say that's Cat. So Rat and Cat, those two are going to be returning in the new game, which, in my opinion, that's pretty awesome, because, I mean, out of all the animatronics, those two you can definitely tell were the oldest. You can tell those things have been there a long time. Those things are hidden, packed away. You know, it reminds me a lot of like Fredbear and stuff like that, how he's like packed away, no one's really seen him. He's one of the originals. And now he's going to be coming back and attacking us for something we did. And now, another question I had is, how exactly is he going to be in our house? Now, this brings me to another point where I'm thinking, because he kind of skipped over, you know, as you guys know, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, and then 3 are all kind of represented throughout his games. So I'm thinking this one is obviously supposed to represent Five Nights at Freddy's 4, judging by the gameplay mechanic that we know so far, which is, of course, the shining of the lights. He even said himself, sound familiar, you know, obviously going back and thinking of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, where you had to shine the light on the animatronics at the door and stuff like that, and kind of go door to door into the closet. So this one might be something along the lines of a nightmare, just like that one. So this might be a nightmare Rat, or there's going to be a nightmare Cat and stuff like that. And it's just going to be all the animatronics, but in your room and stuff like that. Because I don't understand how, I mean, going back to the description, it says, I've always liked it when it rains. The rain makes the silence go away. It feels comfy and relaxing. I don't like the silence. The silence means they're hiding. If they're hiding, they're coming closer. If they come closer, they'll hurt me. And it doesn't actually say anything about the setting. Actually, real quick, why don't we actually check this? Because if it says bedroom, that's going to be kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and go to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay. It says the monsters will appear in your bedroom. So yeah, they are in your bedroom. So unless these things followed you home from whatever you were working at, I don't think they did that. So this is obviously some sort of nightmare, just like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, which there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. That's a great idea. So that actually expands this a lot more, because now these animatronics can change to whatever they want to. Because as you guys saw, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy, you know, all the animatronics, these things were not how they looked originally. They were terrifying. So that gives him the option to take Rat, take Cat, and I mean, somehow, if he can somehow fit the other animatronics in there, take them and make them even scarier. And so far, as we've seen by the Rat gameplay screenshot, this thing is way scarier. So let's actually go back to that image there. So here's the image. I mean, I think that's honestly all there is to talk about. I mean, this is some sort of new but old version of Rat. He's got his tail back. He's armored up. He looks like some sort of like I said before, some sort of Street Fighter character, MKX character. This dude looks like he's about to brawl with somebody, and he looks absolutely terrifying. And we also know Cat is returning, and we're gonna learn how it all began, basically, which is pretty awesome, and I'm pretty hyped for it. So if you guys have any more details that you want to share, put in the comment section down below. From what I've read over so far, this is what I know, and this is what I'm kind of interested in, because I don't know, I'm excited to see these new, like, reimagined versions of these animatronics. Now, you know, this is going to be their nightmare version, so like I said before, he could do whatever he wants with these things. He could have 8 rat heads, 8 cat heads, like Scott did with Freddy and the Freddles and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm just excited overall for where he can possibly take this game. And if you guys are too, drop a like on the video, and of course subscribe, because I am going to be covering this game as soon as it comes out in 2 to 3 months, like he said. So it's going to be pretty awesome, though. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright guys, so I wanted to actually point this out at like the end of the video here. I decided to look up the ending for the Night 8 minigame. Now, as you guys know, we're doing the walkthrough on my channel. I actually haven't gotten this ending yet because I've been stuck on Night 7. So I was like, you know what, I've got to be able to see that ending to be able to actually, you know, fully understand this teaser image and fully understand where I think Fights at Kenny's 3 is kind of going to go. So I want to add this in at the end just to see what you guys think of this. So if you guys haven't seen the minigame, a little bit of a spoiler here if you haven't seen it. There's this crying child. She looks terrified to be in the restaurant or in the place, and she just approaches. She walks into this room. There's a bunch of family members, a bunch of kids. They're watching Rat and Cat, that's one of the most interesting things about this. And Rat actually kind of like sticks he bends down and he goes towards this child like he's gonna bite it or he's gonna attack it, and it ends right before it does that. And then in the next video, or in the next screen, it says to be concluded 3, obviously meaning Five Nights at Candy's 3, and to be concluded. So what my kind of question is, how is this gonna link in with Five Nights at Candy's 3? Because as you guys know, if I had to take a guess, I'd say he's going to follow the storyline of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 in terms of, you know, there's this child that just hates the animatronics. You know, basically, you guys all know the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 storyline. And I'm just thinking that maybe this is somehow linked with that, because this chick, this little girl, you can tell she's terrified to be there. She knows about these things. Just like the child in Five Nights at Freddy's 4 knew that he didn't trust these things. And we still don't actually know the storyline for that. So that leaves it open to, you know, whatever Emil wants to do with this. But I'm thinking something along the lines of it's going to be just like that, where this chick knows that, or you know, she's terrified of the animatronics because of something that happened to her. Now, maybe we're going to be playing as her in the game. I mean, I'm not sure actually about that. Obviously, it's all speculation, but I'm thinking maybe we're going to be playing as her. She's going to kind of approach, I mean, she's not going to approach, but something is going to link in with Rat and Cat, because they're the 2 main characters from Five Nights at Candy's 3, at least from what we can see so far. They're probably going to be the 2 main characters. And it's going to somehow show why she's afraid of these animatronics so much, what happened after this, because, I mean, maybe he just, like, tapped the kid on the head. He didn't actually bite its head off or something, but I'm thinking this is where the first incident happened, and I think it's going to show what happened after that and what happened leading up to that, because it's just so weird that this chick is so terrified of these things when we don't know why. So, I don't know, it's all speculation like I said before, but I'm thinking this is going to show what made this chick so scared of these animatronics and what happened after that kid got bitten, and go from there. Honestly, I just want to add this in at the end of the video, like I said before, just something that kind of came to my mind. I figured I should watch that ending to actually get a better understanding of what's going on in this teaser. But yeah, like I said before, if you guys have any theories or comments or anything like that, put in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.